the new single. It's called Insatiable, and that's come from the album that's also called Insatiable. I wanted to call the album Never Before Noon, just because I didn't write any songs before 12 o'clock. But then when we started going through the whole marketing process and everything, we kind of thought, okay, Insatiable, we'll stick with that. The writing process was amazing. I couldn't believe that it was an actual job. You literally go, and a lot of the people I worked with have their own studios, so it was either in New York or LA or Nashville or somewhere like that. So you literally go, sit, and some of them had chefs or their pools, and you just sit around and talk about life and about nothing really, and kind of put songs together. And I just thought it was fascinating. I thought, I cannot believe that I'm going home and I'm like, oh, that was a hard day's work. And it just couldn't have been any further from the truth. A funky kind of song called Running. And it goes kind of from the up-tempo stage down to the more mid-tempo, then down into the kind of dreamier ballads, then into like your big power ballad with a song called I'll Make a Man Out of You Yet, and you've got the gospel choir and the whole string section, and so it kind of goes through different feels from start to end. To introduce people to the album, I think Insatiable, for me, I felt was a good one because it kind of gives you that blank canvas of it's rocky, but it's got kind of a soul melody, and there's a lot of live instruments there. So it gives you the kind of the overall feel that there are a lot of different feels within the same album. And then it depends on the day then. Like I like Put Your Hands Up a lot of the time, or Red Light. But Red Light's kind of rockier. So I don't know. You get the album and then you let me know which is best. Going solo is everything takes a lot less time, which I thought it would have been the other way around. I thought, you have to, everything's going to take much longer because you don't split things up between 5 people. But I think because there is 5 people, everything just takes longer. So everything's, kind of been quicker, which has been different. And so I don't know, that's good and bad, I suppose, at the same time. And another thing that's different about going solo is it's just so much quieter. Just I have to pick up, random friends and people as we go to kind of fill the void of it being so quiet. I would love to tour it, but at the minute I don't even want to discuss it with anybody touring. They're like, oh, let's put some tour dates on, and I'm like, let's just wait until the song's out, wait until the album's out, and then we'll take it from there. So we'll get back to that one. But doing stuff live is my favourite part of doing anything to do with this. So fingers crossed I can put a tour on. Tesco's anyway, even, throughout music, no matter who you're signed to, Tesco's are such a huge company that they will buy your records or not anyway. So no matter who I was signed to, even We Girls Aloud, the guy who now that I deal with personally, Mike Mulligan, he will buy the records and discuss the price and do the whole wheeling and dealing type thing to kind of get a deal together. Whereas now when I'm doing this, I'm working directly with Mike, so it's directly from me to the retailer, which is Tesco's. So I can get all the product together and then they can buy it and then we can work together on what's the best way of getting it out there and the best way of doing things. So for me, it's just been a dream come true. It's just been the most kind of relaxing. I'm dealing with different types of people, not record label people, but business people to do things and how to put the album out. And I mean, for me, I would like to see a lot more artists kind of be able to have that type of control over their career because it's a lot less diluted. But it's up to the artist, it's up to whatever they want and however they see their career going and the industry going. My wee puppy Vegas, she got sick last year. She was really, really ill and she went to the vets and they said she had kidney failure. So she's on all this medication and she's got powders for this and that, and sometimes she just won't eat for you, and because you know that she's sick, you always have that kind of extra worry and fear. So I was looking after her the other day for a few days and she wouldn't eat anything, and I was just petrified and trying to entice her in any way I could to try and make her eat. And she did, she had a little bit, so she's feeling better now. Thank you for asking. I would collaborate with CeeLo, just because I think his voice is amazing. I would love to be on a track with kind of the energy of his voice and some of the type of music that's behind him. I just think I would love to do that. There are loads of Irish in America. You're right, everywhere you go and they hear you have an accent, they're like, oh, I'm Irish, yeah. But I feel home is definitely Ireland for me. But I have a home in England and a home in America, so it's kind of like you just go from home to home, kind of gypsy style, and jump from place to place.